James chapter 1. Be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. James chapter 1 focuses on the themes of trials, temptation, and the importance of faith. James encourages believers to persevere through trials, reminding them that their faith will be strengthened and perfected through difficult circumstances. He also warns against being deceived by temptation and urges them to be doers of the word, not just hearers. Exegesis by sections and verses. Verses 1 to 4. Embracing trials and perseverance. James begins the chapter by addressing trials and encourages believers to consider it pure joy when they face various trials, knowing that the testing of their faith produces perseverance. He explains that perseverance will result in spiritual maturity and completeness. Verses 5 to 8. Seeking wisdom with faith, without doubting. James tells believers that if they lack wisdom, they should ask God, who gives generously. However, he warns that they must ask in faith and not doubt, for those who doubt are like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. Verses 9 to 11. The temporary nature of wealth. James then addresses the issue of wealth, warning that those who are rich should boast in their humiliation because their wealth will pass away like a wildflower. For no sooner has the sun risen with a burning heat than it withers the grass, its flower falls, and its beautiful appearance perishes. So the rich man also will fade away in his pursuits. Verses 12 to 15. Persevering under temptation, and the crown of life. James says that the man who endures temptation is blessed, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love him. He says, "Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then, when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, brings forth death." Verses 16 to 18. Every good gift is from God, the unchanging giver. Do not let yourselves be misled, my dear brothers and sisters. Every wonderful gift and every flawless gift comes from above, descending from the Father of heavenly lights, who does not change or cast shifting shadows. By his own choice, he gave us birth through the message of truth, so that we could be a special offering among his creations. Verses 19 to 21. Listening, speaking, and anger in pursuit of righteousness. James says, "Let everyone be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." He says that anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Therefore, get rid of all moral filth and wickedness, and humbly accept God's word that is planted in your heart, which is capable of saving your souls. Verses 22 to 25. Be doers of the word, and not just hearers. James emphasizes the importance of being doers of the word, not just hearers, deceiving themselves. He compares those who hear the word, but do not do it, to someone who looks at their face in a mirror and immediately forgets what they look like. Verses 26 to 27. True and undefiled religion. James concludes the chapter by explaining that true religion is to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep yourself from being polluted by the world. Overall summary. James chapter 1 is a powerful reminder to believers of the importance of persevering through trials and temptation, and relying on God's wisdom and grace. James encourages believers to be doers of the word, not just hearers, and to rid themselves of all moral filth and evil. He emphasizes that true religion is caring for the vulnerable and keeping oneself pure.